Hi guys, welcome once again to Heart with Attitude. I am Attitude. So far in this podcast, I've three major categories: general life experiences, books and books reviews, and then my introduction segment. So I want to introduce other segments this year. One major one will be career. I really want to talk about my adventures here too, but I tend to do more of write about them on my blog and then on Instagram. But I hope to talk more about them, so I'll put those in the general life experiences. But I do want to touch on career this year. So career wise, I'm a tech professional. I've been in software development for the past 4 years. This year I'm looking to transition to product management. And I've been working on it, talking to people, reading up, joining the community online, and even doing some interviews, right? So I'm going to try to share my experience with you guys, share experience in being in the industry for 4 years. I'm going to try to document my career experiences more and just get to share with you all. So if you think there's something that I should talk about, if there are questions you have for me, just ask them in the comment section. Just share them with me, and then I'll touch on this. So that's it for this year. So I'm going to start this segment, and it's going to be on the career. So cheers to living our best lives and fulfilling our dreams. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Heart to Heart with Attitude. I'm going to make this segment a little random. So I just want to talk about my today with you. So today's one of those days where I'm not just feeling like my best self. So at work today, I was involved in meetings. So just to bring you up to speed, in case you're not aware, I'm a software developer, but I also do business roles such as organizing meetings, documenting meetings, writing reports, doing documentation, discussing our product with some of our internal stakeholders and all of that stuff. Okay, so I'm a techie. Yeah, you could call me a techie. So today, what I did mostly was meetings. So I had a meeting early in the morning. Then I quickly stepped out of the office to get some things started. Then I had another meeting. In between all of this, I wasn't feeling very great. Probably because I just had cramps. I don't know. I wasn't just feeling great. But then, so what thing I did was I went to get ajoke rice from Tasty Fried Chicken. Okay, so Tasty Fried Chicken is this restaurant in Lagos. I don't know if there are other states in Nigeria, but they're in Lagos State, and one of my favorite meals from them is the ajoke rice. So I got ajoke rice. With Edika Kong and then Shaki. You know what that means. If you don't know what Shaki means, go and Google it. It's spelled Shaki. Alright, so random thing. So eating that rice actually made me happy. So I'm on this diet thingy, but that'll be me digressing. So I'm not going to talk about my diet. But I'm all about wholesome living. So healthy, happy, wealthy living are my thing. So back to my day. So I wasn't feeling great so much. It was just so for a while now, I've just had these thoughts around my mind around purpose and what I'm doing in my life, what I'm doing in my career. So the good thing I'm learning about life and purpose is that clarity you get when you get clarity on what you're doing, it doesn't mean you won't need clarity again, right? It doesn't mean that once you understand, for instance, I understand for this isn't what I'm supposed to do, but I'm still going to need more clarity as I go in life for other things that I have to do. So even though I understand what my general, I have a wide scope or understanding of what my life goal is, I still need to understand like what each season is about and what to do. And so I've realized this when I begin to have like this thing in my spirit where I feel, oh, what am I doing in this season? It's a good time to open up and understand what my purpose is and how it aligns with whatever I am currently doing, right? So I've been having that discontent in my spirit for a while, and today again just came. And then I was reading through Kemi Onobanjo's blog. She does this newsletter thingy, and she was talking about purpose, and I'm like, okay, this kind of aligns to what I've been on my mind. So sometimes, emotional, psychological things can affect your physical well-being too. So at the time, I was just not feeling like great, like, so what have I done in my life and all of that. Some very funny questions that I'd be like, oh, we've done, like, God has helped you, like, you should be thankful, but doubt to just come, questions to just come. And then what happened today was, I felt like I was happy with what I did. So when I was having one of those thoughts, and I was just like questioning myself, questioning my capabilities, questioning whether I'm good enough, and then I was like, hey, first and foremost, I am God's beloved, like the Father's daughter, duh. So why am I worrying? Why am I fretting? And then I begin to quote God's promises that, like, are for me, that I've held true, that I know. And then I'm like, yeah, this is me. This is what God is doing in my life. And one verse that I'm sticking to, holding on to daily this year is, the Lord will perfect that which concerns me. And then it's a verse that I just hold on to, and in the good times, the Lord will perfect that which concerns me. In the bad times, the Lord will perfect that which concerns me. So what am I sharing with you guys? This story that it's not every day we have it great. Some days you're just not feeling yourself, not feeling good enough, maybe because of health, maybe because of life, and so some other things happened. So I got a call from a friend that triggered a memory that wasn't so great, so it sort of affected my mood. So everything was just lumped together, right? So there are days like that, but don't let it overwhelm me, because if you allow those thoughts to linger, you're going to just go into your mood to just get worse and worse. So now look at me. When I was having that thought, I was like, okay, what do I do? Let me just go and watch animation. I'm a Barbie person. But then I stumbled on this movie on Netflix, set it up, where you get to watch a movie of two colleagues trying to set up their bosses to get married. I'm not done watching it, but it sort of lifted my mood. And then I thought to share with you guys too. So I'm doing a podcast and I feel a little better. Plus, okay, I got a bit of good news. So my brand, Mivida, right? We do events for young adults to empower them to live their best lives. So my graphic designer just sent me a flyer for the event, and it is amazing. It just sort of blew my mind and just made me happy. So in as much as I was not feeling myself, I wasn't feeling very happy, very great. So those little nuances, the graphics from my graphic designer, the movie I was watching, this sort of lifted my mood. And then my decision not to allow myself to sink into bad thoughts and depressing thoughts all just sort of helped. So yeah, this is today just telling you about a day in my life, my career, not feeling so great, but just keep going, keep moving. So how was your day? How are you feeling? What are you going through? Just remember that everything is working out for your good, and God is going to perfect all that concerns you. Truthfully, podcasting is so chill right now because I don't have to write. I love to write, but sometimes writing is a lot of work, especially when I'm tired like this. But just talking with you guys is just so cool. So drop me a comment. I think it's ready to drop a comment. I'm still learning the angle of this thing. So drop me a comment, and then let's just get talking. I hope you had a good day. I hope this has like sort of lifted your mood if you're not feeling so great. And if you're feeling very great, please keep it up. If you see someone smile at them, you don't know what your smile could do. Check up on your friends, even those ones that are seemingly the strong ones. You don't know what they're going through. Yeah, so that's all I have for you guys today. Till I come your way, keep living your best life. Cheers from me to you. Thank you. Bye. Hi friends, welcome to another episode of Heart to Heart with Estitude. It's always great when I get to share with you all through this channel, and yeah, so I'm happy to be here again, and let's get into it. So today I'm not really sharing any lessons or notes and all. I just want to do like a random, not too random post. Yeah, so a random, not too random post. Let me just explain. So on Monday, today is Thursday. On Monday, I thought to do like a podcast at the end of the day. I wanted to title it A Productive Day in My Life, and just walk you guys through how I had a very amazing and productive day. So Monday, I woke up and, started the day very early, got to my tasks. I had this positive energy. I was just pumped. I was excited. And I was like, yeah, I got to do a podcast about this. I don't have to just share a podcast about this when when I don't feel like very, very strong or something. And I was like, yeah, today I'm going to do a podcast. But somehow Monday went, I wasn't able to do a podcast. Then Tuesday, I woke up, got to my work, and then, oh my god, I wasn't even feeling myself. I was having serious body pains. Don't worry, I'll tell you why. And then I wasn't able to do as much. Wednesday came, continued. I was like, what? Imagine me with all my positive energy on Monday, excited for the week. I was just willing to carry all this energy into the week. And just happy and excited, and just look at me, weak and tired and not feeling very strong on Wednesday. And I was like, okay, so what do I do? So I just thought to just do a podcast and just, no major tips and all of that, but just say sometimes life doesn't go as you want. See me, I might be giving you guys lessons. But yeah, so I just thought to do this video, do this podcast to share with you what a productive day looks like in my life, and well, now I can also add what an unproductive day may look like. And yeah, so that's it. Let's get into it. Okay, have you grabbed your popcorn? Have you grabbed your what else? Found your favorite position on your couch. Okay, let's get to it. So Monday, I woke up at 4 a.m. Scroll through my phone, social media and this distraction in the morning. Yes, I scrolled a little bit, but then I dropped my phone. I did my devotion. Because the way I go is I do my devotion, then I pick my Duolingo app to learn French, then I do my workout. So I did the same thing. So I did my devotion, did some French lessons, and then I changed my workout routine. So I normally do like jump ropes. I do like 200 to 300 jump ropes, depending on how I'm feeling. But this day, I had this exercise workout app on my phone that I used to use, but I've not used it for a while. It's called 7 Minutes Workout. So I decided to pick it up again and do full body workout. And so I did it. And my body was crying why? Okay, my body wasn't crying. It was just fun to do. I just did it. I did my workout. I did a little more social media, caught up on some of my chat, and checked Twitter. Yeah, checked Twitter too. Then this was all before 7 a.m. Then I went ahead and then I made spag and stew. I usually have a Teams meeting with my colleagues by at 8 o'clock in the morning before we start the day and get to work. So, because we're all working remotely now, so before that my meeting with my colleague. I was already in the kitchen. I made spaghetti, I made stew. Yeah, I was feeling good. I mean, if I could do all of this before 8 a.m., oh my, this is good. So I joined my team meeting at 8. Then I went ahead whilst in my team meeting, I brushed. Then there was no power. I went to turn on my gen. Yeah, I got water because we didn't have drinking water at home, so we went to get water. So let's just say that between 4 a.m. and 9 a.m. I had worked out, I had done my devotion, I had learned some French, I had made food, I had joined my team's meeting for a brief stand-up. I mean, I haven't had my bath all before 9. I was feeling really good. Yeah. And then at 9:15, I sat down and I got to work. And I worked. Yeah, so it was a pretty good day. Some of my friends that live close to me had to come to my house to work because they didn't have power at their place. So we were in my house, we worked. I had meetings and all of that. And it was good, but I couldn't do the podcast because my friends left late that day. So by the time they were leaving, I was so tired to come back to do a podcast. And it was a pretty good day. Worked, played with friends, worked. Did some social media, worked. I think I also joined a session. I'm not sure if it was on Monday. There's a session with Chude, FD, that's Fela Durotoye and Steve Harris. I'm not sure if it was on Monday or Tuesday. I think it was on Tuesday. So it was a pretty productive day, and I was just proud of myself. Have you ever had that moment where, let me just ask you, so I don't feel like you can relate. Have you ever had that moment where you woke up feeling a lot of energy and you're just excited and you're able to do your task, or most of your tasks, and you're just so proud of yourself and like, oh my god, this is such a good day. Yeah, have you ever had such moment before? That's how I actually felt on Monday, and that's what I wanted to do my podcast about. I just like a random, not so random post and just say, this is how my day went. How does your day go? So in case you've been wondering, I'm a software developer. So yeah, when I say work, I was writing codes, I was editing my sprint plan. I had a sort of mini sprint plan. Yeah, I was editing sprint plan for my team rather. Then I was also doing writing code meetings and all of that. Yeah. So that's work I was doing, and it just felt good. So Tuesday, I thought I would do my podcast, but I woke up with body pain. So apparently, the exercise I had done on Monday, I woke up and I did it on Tuesday again. But this time, my body was on fire. My shoulders were achy, my thighs were really paining me, and I was like, whoa. As per my Twitter handle that I've been doing almost 300 jump ropes daily, and I don't feel this way. And just 8-minute workout, and my body literally was screaming, literally. And it continued that day. I really was just not very feeling. My body was aching. I had to use paracetamol, right, to sort of just take it because of the pain. And then the day continued, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling well. I wasn't sure again whether it was a workout or it was malaria or something. Okay, so the day continued. I couldn't do as much work as I was able to do on Monday. Okay, I slept in between sessions, took a break from work. Same thing on Wednesday, I did my workout again. But Wednesday, what I did was I decided to not do the full body workout. I just did 100 jump ropes workout, just 100 slow, just so I could stretch my limbs and still exercise and work out my shoulders. Yeah, so the pain was reduced. I took my what did I take? I did hot water bath on both Tuesday and Wednesday so that it could help stretch my muscles, and I used shea butter to rub my skin, just to help stretch those muscles that were already stiff. Yeah. So Wednesday, I wasn't sure it was malaria, but I was like, okay, let's see how it goes. And then maybe Thursday, if I still feel the same way, I'll then go take medication. And it's Thursday morning. I woke up feeling good. And I thought I must do this podcast. I don't know if you're able to relate to my thought process, to my experience over the past few days. But yeah, sometimes life just comes. Not the way you planned your week. I planned like this week I must smash all my goals. I must do this, I must do that. But it didn't go the way I planned. But I'm thankful. I was not moody. I was not just like my bubbly self, because I wasn't feeling strong enough. But I know. But yeah, today's another day to try to bring the positive energy, and then pray for divine strength, and then ask for grace so that I can execute and smash all my goals. So yeah, how are you doing? How are you keeping safe this season? Are there times when you feel down and depressed? Yeah, how do you like snap out of it? Yeah, so I'm a person of faith. I always pray. I read the word because it gives me hope, and I could just advise you to also find time to read the word being God's word, and that being the Bible. Find time to read the Bible, claim the promises of God, praise God even at times, because it's going to come true for you. He never fails. Yeah, so that brings us to the end of this podcast. Did you learn anything new? Did you have fun listening to me? Because this wasn't supposed to be like a very deep session. It was supposed to be like me just sharing with you guys. I wish I could hear it from you too. You can also drop me a comment by using a voice record. You can drop a comment by using a voice record just so you can know too. I like to hear from you, where you're listening from, and how you've been over this period. Yeah, remember to stay safe, stay connected. Yeah, wish you love and light. Take care, and thanks for listening.